West, and this is going to be my August Birchbox unboxing. If anyone has watched the Birchbox, I don't know why that's an issue today, Birchbox unboxing, you'll know this is like their back to school edition. This is their beauty school supply kit, so they have this different, this is just the packing box. Inside you can see is the normal Birchbox box, but the format's a little bit different. So also disclaimer, this is not an unboxing. I've already unboxed it and used some of the products because I've gotten so bad about reviewing the products that I get in my box throughout the month that I figure I'm just going to open it, take a few days to test it out afterwards, and then that way I can not only show you what I got in my box, but tell you what my experience has been just from using a little bit, because I've just been really slacking. So let's get to it. So things are still kind of roughly boxed up the way they were. Here you can see inside you get your little beauty school pamphlet, which instead of being the typical card it is an entire booklet. You can open it and there are all these different, like an extensive kind of deal. So I don't think I'll get too, but then here you have your supply kit, which then tells you everything you get in your box, which is still great and nice, but you get this nice, this is just so cute. I love that. I suppose I should tell you what is actually in this book. They're like tips. So this says how to read a label, and it tells you about like USDA's organic certification, inactive ingredients, active ingredients, what all those things mean. Then it has 5 tips to a better shave, makeup quick fixes, super speedy skincare, just lots of cool, fun tips. But I'm not going to get into those now. I'm just going to get into what I have in my box. The first product is this Caldriga hand soap, and it says a delicious smelling soap loaded with aloe vera and olive oil to soften hands. A full size is $10.50, and I actually got 2 of these, but as you can see I've already used one so that I could tell you how it worked. It's actually really softening. It really does work, and it should. I mean, it's pretty expensive full size, but this is all about luxury samples, so it really does soften your hands, and it has a unique not soapy smell. It doesn't have the typical like kitchen sink smell or what you would put in your bathroom sink. It has like a hint of lemon, but has kind of a deeper, almost like a perfume about it. So I think, and I noticed my hands smelling really good. It was one of those where throughout the day I would notice something smelling really good and thinking, but I didn't put a perfume on that smelled like that. And so it turned out to be the soap. So it really not only softens your hands, but stays fragrant all day, which is nice. Next thing is this Juicy Couture Viva La Juicy La Fleur perfume, and here is actually the little mini with an awesome little press thing, so you can, oh, it smells so good. So you don't have to like dab it on your hands and like get messy that way. I love that kind of dispenser. This is the modern scent is a feminine blend of wild berries, mandarin, and water lily. It's definitely sweet. Yeah, it's just definitely sweet. It's definitely floral. Only has a hint of berry. I don't get a very berry scent, but definitely very floral, which I love. I'm such a fan of floral scents, so I really like this, and it will be definitely a purse sample or purse perfume that I take on traveling, so I don't have to worry about perfume bottles breaking. The next product is very exciting because it's a full-size product. It's this Pixie Line Relax Serum, and I'll read you the description before I tell you what I thought of it. This wrinkle-busting serum functions as a smoothing, hydrating face primer, and at first I was very excited to see this because it's one of 2, spoiler alert, full-size products in this box. But I thought, Line Relax Serum, you know, it's not something I really need. I'm not aging, well, we're all aging. I'm not dealing with aging issues for my skin right now. I'm dealing with breakouts and stuff like that. So I didn't really think this would come in handy, despite the fact that it's an amazing value for the box. It's $32 is what this retails for full size. In the box, you know, it's $10 a month, obviously. So paid for the box many times over. As it turns out though, it's a really interesting little product in the way that it just kind of pumps, in the way that like the Garnier roller will pump or kind of get rid of your under eye circles by puffing it up with caffeine. This does the same thing, only it's super cooling and refreshing and acts as a primer so your makeup stays on longer, but it's just a really refreshing primer, and it doesn't have that silicone-y feel because I personally don't like those in my primers. It's just really nice. The next product is a really cool product as well. It's the Talica Lipicils Expert. I don't know how to pronounce this, but we're going to assume it's Lipicils. And this says, this plant-derived lash serum spurs growth without any side effects. So you can see here on the front that it shows like a mascara wand, but when I opened it up and actually used it, it's a doe foot applicator. So that's kind of discouraging. It's a little harder to get a precise application on your lashes with a doe foot applicator, obviously, but it's doable. I just put it right along the base of my upper lashes, and so far I haven't seen any results because I've only been using it, you know, like 3 days, I think. But this might be one of those things that I have to keep you updated on because obviously it's going to take some time to see results. But it was also a very good, it's not a huge sample, but it's enough to get probably a week or two, actually even more. I'd say 2 to 3 weeks out of this little thing. So that's really nice and a good way to see if a product's going to work for you or not. The last thing in this box is an extra that I believe everyone got, and it's a Chic Hydro Silk razor with 5 blades and the conditioning strip, the water activated conditioning strips that so many razors are doing now. And I thought this was a great extra. First of all, it's full size. Gotta love a full size anything that comes in a $10 box. And razors are expensive. It's just, I love the feel of a good razor, but personally they're so just like unnecessarily expensive that I feel like a disposable razor is good enough for my legs / armpits. So that's what I typically go with. So it's always nice to get kind of a luxury razor basically for free in this box. That's great. Plus, they also, on the back of the packaging, which I have here, they also give you coupons. $4 off any Chic Hydro Silk refill and 55 cents off any Skintimate shave gel. So $4 off of a blade refill is amazing because that tends to be the most expensive part of the razor. So that was a great addition to the Birchbox. I think in the little survey that you submit at the end of every month when you're rating your products, it definitely added value to my box because that's just great. Last thing I want to talk about in this box is a card that was at the bottom, and it is this little guy right here that basically explains that Birchbox is donating $25,000 to Pencils for Promise. Yeah, Pencils of Promise. That's what the foundation is called. And it's to build a school in Central America, and you can contribute to this fund by buying beauty products through Birchbox. 15% of the proceeds of what you buy goes towards Pencils of Promise. So that's kind of cool for this month. Everyone's getting ready to go back to school, and you can kind of help somebody else go back to school just by buying makeup. Who doesn't love buying makeup? So I thought that was kind of cool in this box as well. I have to say I really like it. This is gonna sound ridiculous, but this little shape right here is really nice for shaving. Like, legs are just a big thing to shave. It takes a lot of time, and this is just super, who knew that would, I don't know, make shaving better, easier, whatever. I like that. Also, this moisture stick, this water activated moisture stick really does moisturize, which is great. I don't find that I can go without using soap. I don't really use shave cream. I just use like whatever body soap I'm using or body gel I'm using. Use that before I shave. I still need to do that, but this definitely leaves my legs feeling more moisturized than they did if I didn't use something like this. So that's very cool as well. Overall, I've really been enjoying this razor, and now that I have the coupons for the blades, I will not hesitate to go get refills for this sucker. So that is it for everything in my August Birchbox. I hope you enjoyed watching that, and I hope this new format works for people. It's not, it's not a surprise anymore. I know it's going to be in my Birchbox, but I do enjoy being able to give you more of a review as I talk about things rather than just saying, I got this, that's cool, I got this, that's great. You know, it's a little more thorough, a little more informative. So I personally like it, but I'd love to know what you think in the comment section, as well as know what you got in your August Birchbox, either in the comment section or a video response. Thank you so much for watching. My words mixed up. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.